So at the end of March, I actually did a collab with Abigail Haney where I talked about my small business. And a large majority of my channel right now is dedicated to my debt-free venture. I am trying to pay off debt as fast as I can. And I wanted to kind of incorporate both of those things into a video today and talk to you guys about how I pay myself from my own self-employed small business. So how do I keep my business running? How do I have my business funds? And how do I pay myself? I'm going to talk about that today. So in order to understand how I pay myself, you have to understand how I work. So I run my own Amazon business. I sell products that I make and that I buy from other people. So I have to take the profits from those products that sell, and that is how I pay myself. So typically off of every item that I sell, I shoot for a $2 profit margin. Some of them are higher than that. But for every single product that I sell, I pay myself $2 because that is the minimum of what I would be making off of each product. So each month I try to sell around 1,250 products, so about $2,500 worth of products. And each month I try to pay myself around $2,500. So I hope that makes sense. But basically for every single product that sells, I pay myself $2. So what happens to all of those profits from the products that have a higher profit margin than $2? Let's say I made $3 off of it. I only paid myself $2. Where does the rest of that money go? The rest of that money goes directly back into my business. So anything more than the $2 mark goes back into my business to help it grow, and I buy more inventory with that. I pay myself 1 month ahead of time. So at the end of every single month, I tally up how many items I sold that month, and then I pay myself. So whatever that total was, let's say it was 1,000 products, I pay myself $2,000. And then I surround my entire budget for the month around that one payment that I had. So I am always 1 month ahead on everything because I'm always paying myself 1 month in advance. And then as the sales for the next month go by, I am essentially earning the money that I'll be paid in the following month. So yeah, that's basically how I pay myself. I've had a few questions on that, and I feel like this is a good technique that would work for most people who are self-employed and a single income family and trying to maintain that stability, that financial stability from month to month, while also making sure that you're not having business losses because you're paying yourself. So I know my profit margin for each of my products. I pay myself the minimum profit margin that I can, put the rest back into my business, and then just survive off of whatever amount of products have been sold, the profit margin from them. It's kind of confusing, but once you really get in the hang of it, and if you're doing it yourself, you'll realize it's really not that hard of a way to pay yourself, because at the end of the month, all you're doing is looking at how many items did I sell? Okay, take that total times the profit margin that I'm paying myself, which I'm paying myself $2. So yeah, that's basically how I pay myself. That's how, if you watch my budget videos, that's how I get my total for what I'm allowed to spend for the month. Basically what I got paid. It's my income. So yeah, I hope that wasn't too confusing, but I did want to make a video on that because I had a few questions about it. So hopefully that answered your guys' questions. And if you are interested in hearing more about my Amazon business, I'll leave a link in the description box to all of my Amazon business videos. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.